Stand by. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your life.
After so many years, Nigeria still dey recognize, say, that election will happen for June 12, 1993. Now be the freest and fairest election Nigeria don't get. So as Oga Muhammad Buhari enter government, you can look and say, make we no do democracy day on the 29th of May again. If I make we keep that day where MKO Abiola use win election as the day will be the true democracy day, will be June 12. And that was yesterday. So happy democracy day to all of us. And in that spirit, to welcome on to the Good Morning Niger show. And of course, I hope some of them enjoy the public holiday we follow the democracy day. And then what's in democracy day even mean to you, Seth? What's in democracy mean to you? That, I don't know. When the time reach, we would like to hear from you as the matter go be you for body. My name is Precious Enyi. Welcome to the Good Morning Niger show. And of course, I'm not there here alone. I there here with my Kajad gentleman. Guy, how far now? What is popping now? Chief Pastor Reverend Boyalinko. No, your title they increase every day.
Wait, you call Boyalinko?
No, it was a mistake. It was a sleep. And the hairstyle that confused me.
No, this my hairstyle not near Lincoln. Anyway, make us just go back to the great Abraham Lincoln. With us a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Some people if you don't know who Abraham Lincoln be. Now one time American Ogbonge president will be say, you know how many times he contest? He contest as governor, contest as legislator, he contest as everything, he not win. But when he not give up, he still go for presidency, and then he win. Now he got to say, he don't understand, say government, now the people and now day. Now when we talk about June 12, sorry, say some people who did this new generation, we not really understand what it mean. If we did the Malian generation,
Gen Z.
or now did the 30 BG gang generation, sorry, I feel not to understand. But unless those where they go back to history, go read, now they go feel understand what June 12 really symbolize. When we talk about June 12, we talk about 1993, where MKO Abiola and King Ibe, the whole, what they call free and fair election for Nigeria. That's not the only time when Nigeria don't witness them. And one of their slogan that time, that song, if you still remember, wow, MKO Abiola. Even as far to your monkey for us go fit sing them. You know that bird that they call Polly? They sing them that time because everybody can understand them. That now the power of June 12. Thank God say don't break them down for now. Say they get to shift them from May 29th to June 12th. Anyway, today we go understand because you self you go trick your mouth for inside the matter so that we go know what's the significance of June 12th. When that time come, we go know. Not forget say Football Republic will still share today. And Bushi there here to tell you things we don't share over the weekend on Top Football Republic.
And of course, you know, I should always start the show now. We'd always start with Torino when they come out smoke on top newspaper because Matthias and Matthias is a still day. Where running mates go come from? Where running mates don't go come from? Is it a Muslim, Christian ticket for some of the parties? We don't know, but all of this matter will go to touchlight when we enter inside the matter the way they come out smoke for inside newspaper, and then we go enter meander left after that one, enter inside the top 3 segments where we go open phone line to hear from you. Say all this matter then where you see for newspaper plus the ones the way they gather with when inside that top story. How then take do you for body? Some kind matter gather with where for top to read this morning because our God president don't look and say, oh, this is security matter. I know they sleep. The thing they worry my mind because me will be the head. I don't know as my people go they suffer like this for insecurity matter. Well, when the time reach, we go open phone line make we know as all this matter then when they gather with how they take do you for body.
They say now truth to God. Now make air that leak sand. Everything we go tell you today now the truth. We not fit talk God don't part. Get God part join them, but we'll tell you the truth. Anyway, this what they share for weather report we will tell you. Today on top history, we go still let you know. But not forget our ancestors they go speak. So proverb of the day, he goes still share element. And also the top story. Now we'll give you immediately we'll come back from the break. We'll bring top story. We'll bring the front page of newspaper come give you before the top story. And many other story will be say we don't line up. Normal. every time on top the Good Morning Nigeria show, we dey always dey bring matter and matter as it's come give you. So today, no go difference because we go still bring all of them come give you. So sit back, relax, strap on your seatbelt if you get one at all for your house. So then a public holiday. Prepare.
Yes.
You get one thing I notice. Light not the most part of Nigeria. Another grid don't collapse again.
I be want remind you, say grid collapse and waiting make light. For me, for why day, I noticed light from morning till that kind 7 p.m. Now then take the lights until as I dey talk to you right now. I no say lights. So that's why you use the be. Well, I also remind you say we go get a person will be say na public affairs analyst we go follow us sit down to talk about waiting, be the dividend of democracy. And we also like to hear from you. Waiting democracy mean to you. In fact, we could go take a small break. When we come back, we'll go touchlight all this matter, demand more. Now, the Good Morning Niger show be this. National Grid has collapsed.
In our ancestors, they don't talk, and waiting they talk, it clear where. But if it not clear to some people, that's why we get to break them down so that you get understanding to waiting our proverb of the day talk. It said traffic where they vex driver, now they sweet person where they sell for road. When you look this word, who be driver and a person will get some, he get destination, he they go somewhere. When you see traffic na gridlock, what make them slow from where they go. Now, who be person where they sell? Now, somebody will be say, if they take advantage of that situation to one, sell in market quickly so that you get small money to take leave. This one just clearly shows us, say, one man's meat is another man's poison. So, maybe we liken them into the Nigerian system right about now. You can understand, say, where people they talk, say, may we vote integrity. Make we vote for person where go fit, we get vision. Another person they think of what he won't gain today. Nah, he won't just gain something. But at the end of the day, all of us go still drive, go one destination. So as you won't gain, think the platform you want to gain, what you won't gain. Any which way, another day Chukudi,
Big Chief.
they with me here. If you just put small light for this,
you know, you don't finish talk for the matter.
Our head talk.
You don't finish talk for the matter. What's up for they do that time when they talk? Now, me, I just they talk say, oh, Sunday, oh, Wendy, oh. But if I add anything to this one, it go be like how they overdo. You don't finish talk, Big Chief.
All right, when we shift the matter, go into our newspaper vendor lady with the position to tell us this what they shall on top the front page of newspaper.
Now that you could your Sunday or Wednesday, I won't pepper me this morning. Well, all right, Moko waka inside our newspaper this morning. And at this day be the first paper where you be say they are the most this morning. Moko check the headlines and where you carry come. Goldman Sachs forecast oil prices to surge to nearly $140 per barrel in weeks. National Grid, it don't collapse again. As this cause, don't tell her, sorry. That one, I go read that for Pidgin English. Our killing, Southwest Governor Smith declared 3-day mourning. And of course, Bakare, I confidently wear my 0 vote as badge of honor. You there for page 59. Make you go read them out. We move to read them where they here this morning. And of course, Oshibajo, others to Nigerians on June 12. Use democracy to strengthen national unity. That's what they don't tell her. All right, see the faces of runners. On your marks, here are the 17 finalists for presidential election 2023. And of course, the next matter where they hear, Nigeria too deeply troubled to be handed over to Tinubu, says ex-PDP legal advisor Chukudi Chapali, which one you go like to
So make we talk about the 3-day mourning when the Southwest governors them don't declare. Now 8 days since the sad incident when happened for inside our town for St. Francis Catholic Church inside Ondo State, and the governors of the Southwest in solidarity don't come out talk say for 3 days make everybody take that period to reflect on this badness when happen and also join their mind with the people of Ondo State when they go through a very difficult phase now. Why this gesture? Now very, very good thing. Because it will make the thing they people mind. Say this badness when happen now something where we say, make we no forget. It's very, very important. Say make we go beyond, say, we they declare 3 days of mourning or they fly flag at half-mast to protecting the people. Because now the very essence of government be that, the protection of lives and property of the people. I hope, say, these governors, them go collaborate more now. Because the Southwest, they're the same geopolitical zone. In order to ensure, say, the people when they're this geopolitical zone, they're safe and secure. May they put aside party sentiment or say, I don't like how this person they do. May them focus on the importance of what their work be, which is the protection of lives and property of the people. Let me just connect this one to waiting Oga Tunde Bakare talk, because I get warning for Nigerians. Oga Tunde Bakare, now member of the All Progressives Congress, he understand how the primary arrangements they work, where he be saying delegates from the party, whether through direct or party members, indirect or consensus, go choose the person who will go from aspirant to candidate. Now I see video of him when he arrived the airport for Lagos. People they sing, people they happy, in they dance. You know, yesterday for his sermon, he come talk saying they wear in 0 when he gets as badge of honor. But I ask question. If you talk, say, that God Almighty tell you, say, you go be the 16th, because President Muhammadu Buhari na the 15th, and you can't talk am with confidence, why he be say you can't get 0? Now, make I relay this one so that everybody go understand. Now, God talk one thing, you go also work, because the Bible talks, say, faith without work is dead. Now, if we get situation where we say, you no get any delegates for inside the political party, and you can't expect, say, because of what you talk, say, I'm not here to step down, I'm here to step up.
Yeah.
People go vote for you, no go work like that. So as Nigerians, make we participate actively in the process, join political parties. If we don't like them from inside, make we change them from inside so that the thing go reflect outside.
All right, I go just touch one thing, backing waiting, Chukudi just talk up. On your marks, here are the 17 finalists. Now, when you look at the pictures, there are plenty food there, or the article, even as far to Abiola's son, when he be say somebody, they take his papa now, take the looky, the person picking there the rezo, but somebody take your own papa, say, now me be the papa spirit enter my body. Now, the only word when I go just talk before we discharge come up for this, because we know talk how much. Nigerians, and I don't see all of their faces. We dey always talk and say, we don't grow past the age of voting for party. We don't reach the age of voting for the individual. Because they say a destroyed mind go destroy the man. And a destroyed man go destroy society. Not be the kind of cloth when he wear. Na the man, na his mind, na his attitude. So Nigerians, I beg, this one, he dey on hand. See all the faces, choose wisely. National greed. We not fit talk about them again because just between 3 months, we know what will happen on top the electricity, the power sector. Anyway, when we leave down, like saying the Holy Spirit will call airports when it comes to power for Nigeria.
All right, make we work inside our next paper. And a Guardian be our next bus stop for here. 2023 Muslim ticket recipe for crisis. Make I read them again. 2023 Muslim ticket recipe for crisis. Who talk am? Na can nine talk am. They insist. We will soon name top Nigerians behind pipeline vandalism, says NSCDC spokesman. It is for page 8 if you go read them out. And of course, this picture where they here, I know say Chukudi like to interpret pictures. You go fit tell us what's in there for inside the picture later on. All right, I'm going to move to the matter the way they come on spoke on top of the Guardian. Emulate Abiola, save Nigeria's democracy. Who they talk this one? Afenifere Shoyinka Adams, bemoan state of economy, governance in 23 years after democracy. So many other riders there for inside that story. But we move to the next one. There is nothing to celebrate on Democracy Day, ASU declares. It is for page 3. Leave behind credible elections in 2023. CDD advises Buhari. Who them be? You go know who will put the flesh inside. Sarah task Atiku, Tinubu, others on asset declaration. Votes by. It is for page 4. PDP caucus moves to endorse Wike as Atiku's running mate. It is for page 3. Chikudi.
So make I link this particular action when we say the PDP caucus they won't do to the one we concern the All Progressives Congress. Now, since 1999, the vice presidential candidate, they're very, very important. Because you believe, say, it's supposed to be person when we say, in 2 feet throw in political weight around. If we go back to 1999, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar was actually voted in as governor of Adamawa State. Yes. But then come look and say, okay, well, this is the person who come from the northeast, the person who get influence. The power block when he come from the Yaradua family, now block when they say, if he come out, people go talk, say, okay, now our person be this, make we support him. So then come look, say, okay, make we draft this person in and see how we go take do him. Now for the All Progressives Congress, gist don't they go round. And now why you go to hear this like Muslim ticket. And can they talk, say, this thing just be like, say, person enter inside kitchen, put hot frying pan, put oil, come they throw fish from far. This thing will cause serious problem. Now, people they tout, say, the governor of Kebbi State, the governor of Kano State, the governor of Plateau State, and also the former governor of Borno State, then they in the running to become the vice presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress. Because they believe, say, this are people when we say, they feel carry their weight around. Now, people they look, say, in 1993, we get MKO Abiola of the SDP, we get Baba Gana Kingibe of the SDP. 2 of them be Muslims. And Nigerians vote overwhelmingly for them. Say it will be about competence and not about the religion. Okay. But people they look what happened for a war 1 week ago. People they look how they talk, say, ISWAP, Dar es Salaam, and Saru, Boko Haram, they create problems for inside this country. They look, say, if you go pick Muslim candidate as your vice presidential candidate, say the thing put fear for the mind of people. May I tell you one thing when they show. For politicians, now everything when they do to win election, I concern them. Now as Nigerians, we could ask ourselves, if politicians go do anything to win election, like for example, person when we say we know, say him be Muslim or him be Christian, Then because of saying no, say if he go one particular place, if he sway voters for a favor, you go begin to see them, they kneel down in front of every man of God and woman of God. What did we go do now to go out, obtain our PVCs, and vote for the right person? For the first picture, we see 17 people faces. Just Google their names. Type their name for Google. Everything when they don't talk about this country, everything when they don't do, go come out. Begin to do your research small. We get 8 whole months. If you take 3 people per month, you go do your research finish before elections go come.
Now, I like to ride on waiting Chukwudi be talk. But we'll just go up against small based on what he can talk.
Okay.
Why I pick this one? Because they're very, very significant to the mindset of an average Nigeria towards the 2023 election. Muslim ticket, recipe for crisis. Who they talk about? Now the Christian Association of Nigeria, now them they insist. Now, they say a lot of things, when they look the cause, we always look the side effect of now this is the side effect of things that happen over time. Chukwudi just talk now. In 1993, we know of the Abiola and King Gibe where we say we take start. The reason why there is shaping Democratic Day to June 12th. Now Abiola and King Gibe, these 2 people now they be Muslim. But at that time, Nigeria not even see those religious lines. We not even see tribal line. We just they see the person where we just love. So you go ask yourself over time, how come we don't reach this level where we say we they insist along religious line? What did they happen? So you can get to understand, say, this now waiting a set of people, a political set of elite, they get their way since the advent of the the new generation democracy. Since 1999. This now the pattern way that they use. Because we're not supposed to talk about Muslim ticket by now. We're supposed to talk about credible person. Not forget, say, if we still cast our mind back, even after the Niger Civil War, the time of Gowon, General Way, the part of them are Christian. And that might be the longest serving government in Nigeria. 9 years. And now then I bring about the national grid. Lagos Ibadan expression at the TRM. Plenty things somewhere they do. Christian. Then nobody even think all these things themselves. But how come we don't deteriorate using level where we say we they divided along tribal religious line? Trust me, if we not get to right this 2023, it go add us where if we still look towards these 2 lines, may the youth they come together. We are past group pressure.
All right, welcome on to the next paper. Now, the Nation will be the next paper when we get here. And the following headlines for the front pages of the Nation this morning. Gunmen kill 11 in Benue communities. 50 abducted in Sokoto. You go read them out for page 4 of today, the Nation newspaper. Democracy Day. We've made progress, says federal government. 4th anniversary marked in Abuja State. Tinubu campaign organization disowns fake manifesto. Umahi under fire for attacking Ohanese President Obiozo. All right, if you go read that one. And of course, other matter then, Tinubu's candidacy based on track record, says APC leader. Okay, meaning say maybe religion no go follow. Supreme Court justices deplore poor service conditions. Jurist writes protest letter to CJN. And of course, states to share World Bank's $750 million facility. States to share. All right, we can move to the next matter, then where they grant. The one where they come out smoke on top of the nation. Southwest governors draw battle plan against terrorists. Okay? All right, to move to the next one. Our church killings ignite action. 3 days mourning for our victims. Okada riders influx to be curtailed. Well, this is another matter, them 9 days. Yamoko check the one waiting for the bottom. Ekiti 2022. Borofis, Ekunife, 6 others. Jostle for Senate majority, minority leaders. Boroface, okay. And of course, minority leaders post. This one day for page 7, if you go read them out. All right, Chukwudi Shapali.
That Boroface, na person wey carry handicap. People when they run that level go over 1.5, they go understand. Him be one contest to become president of Nigeria. Just like Ogade Vumayi and Godswill Akpabio. They all of them carry handicap. You know, they give themselves 2 goals ahead. If I not become governor, I think go back. Because they my own, and brother actually win this thing. But as he come back, they can't do him again. Okay, Godswill Akpabio own them, he don't first carry him up, roll him, knock him for ground. As he step down, he can't come back. They can't talk, say, they notice some infractions for the first one. Say, make them do the thing again. So these are...
By next for
no, if Mike again, he don't talk, say they don't recognize that particular one. That's what you call handicap in politics. When you give yourself 2 goals ahead, so that if this one no enter, that other one go enter. Make we go Benue State. Really very, very sad. You know, every time when we sit down, they discuss badness. It go be like, say, mosquitoes or cockroaches we talk about. 11 people just lose their lives like that. Therefore, inside Sokoto too, they say the government, they stop everybody for road, because they harvest like people will be say they carry corn. Now, Precious, I want you to just think about it. You carry 50 people. Tell me whether now 5 people go fit carry 50 people. No matter how these 5 people, they armed reach. Now, this now operation will be say they settle down, carried out the operation, and now inside this our same country, before you know, they will begin to make phone calls. When some of us will link our NIN, they still block our line. We call customer care, they say, sorry, it was a mistake. These people go begin to call, they collect ransom. So if we know address this problem, and the only way we go address them now, say we come out, vote for competent leaders. Remember, Benue and Sokoto know they're the same geopolitical zone. One day north central, the other one day northwest. So as security, they enter inside north central, they touch them for northwest, they touch for southeast, they touch for south-south, they touch for northwest, they touch everywhere. Make we get that for the back of our mind, say that only good governance go fit comot this badness inside this our country.
Two things sharp. Now, my first start with the one when it be say Chukudi just talk, because we not go fit dey throw away our face, they hear people wey dey die like us. Make we not say we superior past the people where they are, or we dey more Nigerian past the people where they hear say they die. We be like them. That they die every day. They fit be our brother, they fit be our sister, they fit be our relation. Now, 50 people are adopted. Now, this story, if you read that where you say that they come from wedding ceremony, they go waiting the celebration. They come back, now they are adopted. Now, may we break this whole thing down so that even the layman go call the think. Because they don't program us in a way where we say, when we just hear adopt, so call the thing that one abstract thing. It just happened. No, but we settle down. Relax. 50 people, count 50 people first. Very many. Now, call all the people who come the thief them. There must many, they should go up with everything to gather them so that they arrange all of them, make them for not fear run. Gather them where they come, they carry them small, enter somewhere. Now, before they feel move those 50 people for road where they pass, what did that kind of tell you? See, don't think he go tell you, say, it must be a deserted place. When he be say nobody there. From Lagos to Ibadan, Ibadan now, Lagos to Edo State, you cannot move 50 people without a crowd not go see you. That one don't tell you, say, now full desert, but that nobody even there. Because when they say the thief people, I'm going to wonder. How you fit to move this amount of people to move at that bush? Then that means nobody there now. Yeah, nobody there. They need to conduct census. They need to conduct census again. Maybe we really know where population really there for this Nigeria. Because if they move people successfully like this, they enter bush, then the place nobody there. Because those ones they say crowd even there, then I feel say partially, but like saying a lie. Because if crowd there, they must see the crowd they move steady. And people must call security agencies, make them stop this war. Over time, they go move 100 people, 80 people, nobody they see them, they go succeed. You feel one for South here. We don't even lock everywhere. We say you don't even move people from year to year, 50. Where 1 or 2 persons don't go see you, quick. Maybe they think, nah. What they think?
All right, now we move to our next paper, and the punch with the next bus stop. By the way, our final bus stop. FG's borrowing from CBN hits 19 trillion naira. Inflation may worsen. It is for page 33. This one, I want to make on a gather on herself. Well, more to read when the Democracy Day. Governors demand credible elections. OPC don't decry feeding bottle federalism. It will take a century to produce another MK Abiola says family. Insecurity, corruption threaten Nigeria. Nothing to celebrate. Kai Gima, 9 talk that one. Of course, Black Cat worsens as grid collapse for the 5th time in 2022. Okay, we'll move to the motor then. Contributory pensions gain 640 billion naira in 4 months. Hit 14 trillion naira. FG invests 379.6 billion naira in 23 states erosion control. All right. Marco come out, touchlight the matter where they come out smoke here. APC may unveil Tinubu's running mate Wednesday. Party focuses on Northeast. Who will be the person? I don't know. Party want over Muslim tickets. Majority leader says no cause for alarm. Plenty this thing they right that they there on a go figure read amount. Move sharply. Of course, this one another picture. The Chuku Disabi interpret pictures for us. So go let us know. Our massacre churches record low turnouts. Beef up security can hold special prayer. Moving on to Motori, FG was wrong to shut Nigerian borders. Deputy President frights forwarders. And of course, strike FG meets ASU today, Sano Friday. Club shooting, IG condemns Burna Boys, police escorts, others probe. 14, 9 day their page, 14, I go see him. Oyetola, not a father figure in Osun APC. He plays politics of division. You go read them out later on. How EFCC officials allegedly tortured Lagos club goers, forced out naked couple. Kaduna, Rivers, 30 others attract zero foreign investments in Q1. Chuku the sharply in 1 minute.
Make we start with these states, them, Kaduna, Rivers, and 30 others, meaning 32 of the 36 states when they inside Obodo, Nigeria, they no attract foreign investments. Q1 and Q1, January, February, and March. And it is really very, very unfortunate. Say, country where we say God don't bless with abundant human and natural resources to attract foreign investors when na profits then they find. They get the money, but then they look okay. If we put our money here, the thing will give us results. Then go just look, say, no, we no go carry this money come. Why these things they happen? Enabling environment, na serious problem. Nobody go on put their money for where they say, they will come the wrong kitty, they wrong kata. Instead of making they make profit. Number two, you get policies from assaults. Government go talk this thing on Monday. By Tuesday, another thing. Oh, go to our website. You will download in 2 minutes. Before you know, the thing will take you 2 hours. So it's very, very important. Make we look inwards. Review all these things. Now these things go stop federal government from going to the borrow from Central Bank of Nigeria. When they will come be saying a trillion, and will come the fear for inflation. Then finally, the picture, the governor of Ondo State, Arakorin, Rotimi Akeredolu, you know, him and other clergymen and laity, they stand for the front of the church, they snap picture. This one a show of defiance to the terrorists. Them say we will not stop going to the house of God. We will continue to worship in the house of God. But leave all those talk. If the year go here, forget. Everybody go fancy. Everybody, including the governor. You know, if people have for pockets, make him disappear. This thing when I tell you, no be joke, now confirm. Because we don't get people when we say they're highly placed, when they're surrounded by security, don't come under fire. So it's very, very important to, beyond declaring 3 days of mourning, snapping picture in front of the church to ensure the people they safe. People know they go church again. You see I'm there, they church. Turn out low, and you read your Odi Kini, Odi Le.
Ochuko, get anyhow where you go like to put my inside, but we just the waka go.
We just waka go for talk about the Burna Boy team, but it be like say that one we'll talk later.
All right, my people, and I don't hear all the matter they make come smoke on top of newspaper this morning. I don't see your body go down the do you say I want talk one thing for inside this one. Don't worry, now that place now the waka enter now so because when they enter inside our top story segment, we'll go open phone to hear from you how all this matter then we see for newspaper plus the ones that will go touch life for inside top story how then take do you for body and of course WhatsApp number bag good date so we go use call us send us WhatsApp messages make we hear the matter then take do you for body but make we enter small chicken break we come back to enter our top story segments.
Okay, landlord, you know, I can secure your security. Just give me, let me have power in the show. You has a point. You has a point. Wow. Yawa. God bless you.
The Net Show with Nedu and the full family coming very soon.
What of meat? Meat.
All right, welcome back again. We tell you, say, with the show back. That means with the show back because we be all back. We not the good transfer. We go jump, enter the top story. Not forget, say, we don't hear you things with the shell on top the front page of newspaper with the practice through democracy. That's why you, Seth, you be part of the old talk. Time don't reach when it be say you go chook mat for any of the headline we pinch you for your body. Couple with the top story when it be say we go knack give you right about now. So our numbers, they go share on top the TV screen. Just call us or if you send us a WhatsApp message. So maybe we just chook eye on top the top story. One by follow. I go just run through them. Then we go put flesh for inside the story them. The first story where they are one there now, insecurity. I live daily with grief and worry. Who they talk am? Now President Muhammadu Buhari. Now talk am yesterday on top a Democracy Day speech. Now, the next story where they are one, bandits, they don't tiffy 50 wedding guests, motorists along Sokoto-Zamfara highway. I believe say we touchlight that one small on top the front page of newspaper. Now, the next story where they are one, there be say, ASU strike. Federal government team, they failed to meet deadline to resolve the katakata where they between ASU and federal government. Now, the last story where they are one, on top the top story, now, more Nigerians go fall yakata, enter inside poverty. No, make a reframe. They go fall inside extreme. When you both say extreme, that means it go reach the end of poverty. Extreme poverty. Who they talk on a World Bank? Now, they don't do like prophets. They don't see them. Say more Nigerians go fall, enter extreme poverty. That now what the World Bank, they don't predict. Now, we'll put the flesh with there inside all the story, one by
All right, of course, the first matter will be say day for here, and as it concerns the Democracy Day speech, where Oga Muhammad Buhari do, and make a quote in word. He talk, say, for inside in talk, he talk, say, on this day, or on this special day, I want us all to put victims of terrorist activities in our thoughts and prayers. Now, so he talk. He come for that talk, say, I am living daily with grief and worry for all those victims and prisoners of terrorism and kidnapping. This one, now waiting Oga Muhammadu Buhari talk for inside the Democracy Day message. Even as some people they talk, say, be like, say this man, they worry, all this bad men say they happen. You know, they even talk anything, you know, they do anything. And I don't see him. He said the thing they worry him. Say every day, the thing they pain him for body, they pinch him. Saying, you know, they feel sleep. Saying they live every day with grief and worry. Meaning say, in fact, it may make it they cry every day for all the bad men then when they worry. When you think of what terrorism people and katakata they cause for inside the country.
Bandits, they don't tiffy 50 wedding guests, motorists along Sokoto-Zamfara highway. Now, may we hear the main story we come out of them. They say gunmen over the weekend, they adopt more than 50 wedding guests when they travel along the Sokoto-Gusau Road. Some of the wedding guests will be say they managed to discharge, escape. They call the territory people say, in fact, when the bandit they show face, they can start to the shoot, they go up, and then they shoot travelers that they are moto. And the time when they start to the shoot, now that kind of 6 p.m. They call the talk say, they call adopt many people will be say they return to Gusau, capital of Zamfara State. After they finish one wedding for Tambuwal, The bandit that will be said that they operate mainly around the northwest state of Zamfara, Sokoto, Katsina, Kebbi and Kaduna and Niger state in the north central. They don't kill thousands. Why be say they don't displace hundreds of thousands of people around the northern region of Nigeria.
All right, we'll move to the next matter where EB say they grant. As EB say, ASU strike, federal government don't fail to meet the deadline where EB say then give. Remember, say ASU been set up committee on the 7th of March to use torchlight matter we consign ASU and the federal government to look whether they go renegotiate the 2009 agreement where EB say them been get. But as a constant down, when they set that committee, they tell us in 3 months, so 3 months now we give on make sure say on a course this renegotiation do make ASU come back to school. 3 months don't pass. ASU still there on strike. Meeting never still they successful. Negotiation of arrangement, it never still end. It never get head and tail for now. But however, for newspaper this morning, we see when we say, then talk, say ASU supposed meet both, federal government supposed meet both ASU and SANU today. We could see how that meeting will take happen when the time reach.
All right, before we go tell you the last story, the flesh where they inside, make we remind you, say, our numbers that don't share on top the TV screen. You feel call us now to Chukmat for any of the Tori. When it be say, pinch you wait Tori for your mind. Not to keep up for your shares because you could get shares born. So talk and come outside. Including the Tori that we boss out on top, the front page of newspaper. Any of the Tori just Chukmat put. And you feel still also they send us a WhatsApp message. We go Chukai put when the time come. Now the last Tori where they my hand here be say, more Nigerians go fall into extreme poverty. Who they talk am now? World Bank. Now they predict. The World Bank, they don't predict, say more Nigerians, they go fall, more Nigerians and its sub-Saharan neighbors, that they expect they go fall into extreme poverty. The Washington-based bank further explains, say, the possibility of high global inflation, it will eventually result in tightening monetary policy of high global inflation could eventually result in tightening monetary policy in advanced countries, which might lead to financial stress on emerging markets and developing economies.
Ochuko, if you look at the matter we consign this one, we World Bank talk, it is visible to the blind and audible to
the deaf.
We go know say tougher times they ahead of us, whether we like them or not. More people go still broke. First of all, how many people get job? How many companies don't fold come up for Nigeria? All these things are things the ABC go use consider. What's be the price of our oil? What's be even our production of oil rate right now? Well, we could leave matter for online down up. We'll go begin here from now. Call us for our number. Make we hear as all this matter then take do you for body. WhatsApp number also they begin send us WhatsApp messages. As a matter of fact, I don't get some WhatsApp messages here. This one say good morning to you, my people, my fellow Nigerians. Please let us try and get our PVC. The era of voting party has gone. This time around, let's vote for individual that has the vision for Nigeria and that can rescue us. I strongly believe that we go get person, you call person name, but I'm not going to put, make it not be like say they campaign for any candidates. So thank God, may God bless us all as we get our PVC. And all of us agree to that one.
Yeah, talking about, I can just give you a reference back to waiting Shelley for the paper there when it be said we're not really to emphasize based on waiting the governor of the Ebonyi State talk. Bakabati, they won't say Okohanese indeed, but they're not rally around a western, a southeastern candidacy. Now, I cannot understand why Umai go even talk that kind of word because it is funny. You will be the Umai 2019. We'll take this call first before we come back.
All right, we'll take Christian Abi from Enugu State. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Wait till be your name and where you call us from.
My name is Christian. I'm calling from Enugu.
Okay, Oga Chris, I just want to sure saying that you. Good morning and welcome from 042. Oh, yeah, put mouth. Which matter you want to talk about?
Good morning.
Eh?
My name is Christian. I'm calling from Enugu.
We need to hear you well, Oga. Oga Chris, we not to hear you, but we'll go take Chukwebuka. Chukwebuka, good morning. Hello, Chukwebuka.
Hello.
Good
yeah,
morning,
welcome,
sir.
Chukwebuka.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. Now the good morning I just show be this.
Good morning. Good morning, ma.
Yeah,
Yes,
fire
sir.
down, Chukwebuka. We
Hello, I can hear you. Good morning, ma.
Yes, we hear you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want to check more for that the issue of bandits.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. But please, before I can say anything, I must tell you that there must be a back out. People that are backing those bandits.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I didn't hear you very well. Oga, they
Hello?
talk.
Hello?
Oga, would they hear you, boy? Be like saying they hear us again. Well, make a sharply read this message. You say, Mr. and Mrs. Ochuku and Precious. I don't understand. I don't understand. I greet you and good morning, but I'm not happy. Still tired from a baffle. Now you say you be. You didn't read all my messages yesterday. That is on Friday. Though I'm not happy, but nevertheless, we have a problem in Nigeria that you and I know and cannot solve. We can't. So I told the members to go get equipped. Meaning, say, people go get their PVC. You know, it can't remind me of one video maybe they trend yesterday about a particular Reverend Father. We talk, say, from now moving forward, all members of the church, your tickets to entering the house of God, now go get your PVC. Say, Christians, when it reach Sunday, churches, they full. But when it reach time for election, people go, they withdraw to vote. Say, now, make everybody put their hands
A very
together.
good one. Any wish of it rally the people around to they conscious of this very voting process. We got to do them.
Maybe I could take this call. Hello, good morning, Mercy.
Yes.
Mercy,
Welcome,
good morning,
Mercy.
welcome.
Mr. Boss.
Hello,
Mercy,
Mercy.
will they hear you? Go on, will they hear you? Okay, but like say Mercy.
We need to
never
feel
today.
Mercy again.
For far too long, we don't today docile as a people. But we'll take this call from Marian. Marian, chook your mouth to top the matter.
Good morning, people of God.
Good morning,
Sister
Marian.
woman, Mariam.
I missed you before. I didn't call on Friday. I went out.
Oh, we
I
miss
went out
you.
very early.
We miss you. How you
Back to the
doing?
matter.
Okay.
My appeal goes to the Nigerian youth who are hustling to collect their PVCs. Please endure, persevere. Not because of 1 city of suya, go meet one full cow. I beg. May we endure, collect them. On voting days, may we come out, vote, and protect our vote equally. Please, if you just go through the papers, it's just too much. If you will notice that everybody is tired, because we keep repeating every day. May God bless us all. Please keep enduring. Make sure you get yours. It's very important. God bless us all.
Thank you.
Thank you, well,
Thank you so
Mariam.
much. All right, this message is here. So now good morning, now Dorcas from Jos. He said our president said the insecurity, the security issues they pay Namabi. So what's be the solution when him don't bring now to solve the problem? Now what's in Dorcas ask?
That's a very critical question because yesterday when they gave you Democracy Day speech, I took my time to go bit by bit by bit. Yeah, you grieve. It is saddening your mind. But you not give the country a blueprint of how the government they want to engage. Rather, you they tell the people, say those who lost their loved one during this terrorist attack and every other thing, say you too, you they join in their pains. You they feel for them. Make all of us join our hand together to make, you don't really give us a clear-cut blueprint on how your first oath of office, say you go safeguard lives and property, how you won't go about it, so that give the people a level of confidence. So, okay, yes, our government, true, they on top of the situation, the way that it doesn't bring to book, true, the book now, they want to implement the book.
So what will feed you so that we'll not go grieve again?
Thank you.
All right, Christian, they call us from Enugu. Christian, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome. Shapali, how you want to use put mouth? Which matter you want put mouth for?
Yeah, I want to put mouth concerning insecurity.
Okay.
And all these bandits that.
Okay, go ahead, Christian.
Sokoto.
Go ahead, will they hear you?
Yeah, I tell you. Hello.
Christian, this is your network.
All
Well,
right.
Shapali, some messages. Oh, now good morning. No, now Dorcas. Okay, if Dorcas now still your message day here. Okay, look what I go read another message. Shapali. Okay, Olisa, they stand by. Muku Shapali take Olisa.
Good morning.
Olisa, good morning.
Good morning,
Yes, good
Olisa.
morning, sir.
I want to talk about this thing where they say ASU, where they will go down. Do you remember this man that our finance something that looted 100 something billion? And they say he own university. How do you think our university will be okay in Nigeria? When all these people that are leading us, they are stealing our Commonwealth money, and they will open up university. They will let ASU do something again now. And look at this security, where our president is talking about the grief. The grief is not anything. People used during to scatter good Jonathan daily government. You can't arrest them now because you have already signed an agreement between two of you people. That's how our security will be. The only thing that I want to advise our Nigeria, the government that is in the position now, they can't do anything. Let them vote. Let us vote them out because they don't have anything good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Although I don't really understand the agreement with the Thursday, so I know I understand that one.
All right, Onye, they stand by.
Opinion on that.
Onye call. Onye, good morning. Hello, Onye.
Good morning, my sister.
Oga Onye, good morning.
Hello, Chico. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, brother. Good morning.
Yeah. Now, bad, for some places, they are not giving people their PVC. And some places, if you go, they will not give you your places, your PVC, like Lagos Island there. They are not giving us.
What's in the talk? What's in the say be the reason why they give one?
That was last 2 weeks.
Oga Onye, what's in be the reason why they give one for not giving on a PVC?
Huh?
What's in be the reason why they give for not giving PVC?
No, they will just be delaying. They will just be delaying. They are not doing anything there. Like Tunumbuya will register where I want to collect my to do transfer. I need to say they do the transfer, but to give other people new one, they are not giving.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Just collect your information. Be doing this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. As you note this one, Washapale make look some messages. Good morning, my people. Prepare my sister. Benue State Senatorial Zone was hit again. Oh, people were mercilessly killed in Egama, Edumoga, Ehaje, Okpoku local government area yesterday. Why is this senseless killing now? What is the authority doing about it to protect us? Why can't they protect us? Please, I advise Nigerians to look well and elect who can protect us and will not be a stooge. Sunday, Agbe from Benue State, now sending this message. And I know see that one where they happen for Benue State. It go pay because Benue State might be like say one of the worst states for most of this insecurity matter them. This one say the country don't tire me itself, but I pray 2023 will bring something great because they're very ready from here to vote the best candidates who have vote. Okay, all right, good. Then we say don't take your PVC, be that. And this one say, I won't ask where are they keeping those people that our government insecurity cannot find them. There is something they are not telling us. In 2023, get your PVC. It can't say your candidates. Make you not forget to vote them. No go call in name. All right, moving on to other matter. Wazobia TV, thank you for bringing voiceless Nigerians on board to contribute to national issues. Now, what's make we day here? My take this morning is on ASU. FG should stop paying lip service to this ASU demand, though. Abba, children of the poor are really suffering. Today's meeting should not be on deadlock again. For the sake of the innocent students. Now, so you talk. What would they hope say today meeting, it will go well? And this one say PMB says he has sleepless night because of the killing, yet he is not doing enough and didn't resign. How many terrorists has he prosecuted to show us that he's really regretting it? All right. You know, talk your name.
Mo take this call from Lekon from Lagos. Lekon, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Help us quench the voice for your TV, Lekon.
Okay.
Thank you.
How you not do?
We
did fine.
I aside.
I beg, this thing, I no can't understand Nigeria again. The person where we put there, should be in the general for Nigeria Army. If at all you not get the knowledge for warfare, what about the security advisor we then get? How this thing come be wahala for Nigeria? Common banditry. What about if they are big insurgency? If we have like 3 or 4 Boko Haram, definitely we not go get Nigeria again now. Why are we deceiving ourselves? They're supposed to go out. They know what they will do. Even if they not get the power for years, then get people from abroad. We can help them. Why do we suffer ourselves again? Now, these people see where you talk. Make I tell you my own experience.
Okay,
for the
Shapali.
past 2 elections, I know get chance to vote you because another person they take my card to vote. Now me and my wife go register. Now my wife when I collect. Since that time I don't go their office, show them my slip. The thing they there, they print another one for me. They no fit do. So how do you encourage us to go? For Lagos, you register, but 10% of the people who register no go collect their card. Make we do look. God bless you.
Thank
Anyway,
you. Thank you
thank
so
you,
much.
well,
God
well.
bless you. Well, this message talks say government really needs to do more concerning insecurity in the country. And I waiting all of us to talk, and we agree with you. While this message talks say if we can have people that will help talk to INEC to take the PVC registration to churches and mosques. So they did this during NIN, it will be easier. Good morning, Wazobia. NS from Lagos. NS say, as in do NIN registration for some churches, for some mosques, they fit take up to religious
they
centers.
don't deploy over 205 registration stuff to most of the southeast states, including Kaduna. So make we see the outcome of them first, because they really get deficiency in INEC, seriously. And according to INEC, they consider extending the deadline date. Make we still look.
Okay, Christian, they call us back. Christian really want to talk to us, but let's talk, no let him. Christian, good morning, and go straight to your point. Welcome.
Well, good morning.
Thank you. Sharply, straight to your point.
Yeah, I want to talk about insecurity in Nigeria.
We didn't hear you. Go ahead, Christian.
Christian,
Christian, you're not going to hear yourself for TV, hear yourself for your phone the same time.
The issue of insecurity in Nigeria is getting out of hand.
Anyway, Christian, would they try to hear? Maybe you will call us back again. Your line not too clear.
And then they like saying attention, they divided because you won't hear for TV,
when you
hear
call,
for live.
Tune down the volume of your TV so that you go fit hear us clearly. After all, now your phone you take the hear now, not be your TV. So tune down the volume of your TV, then concentrate on your call so that everybody go hear you clearly.
All right, this message says, good morning. Everyone is talking about PVC as if our votes will count. You say your name is Blessed. I read them the way you use right them.
Ma just talk one thing, make we clear people like Blessed because some of them, they sow the seed of what we don't pass through, they come since. Blessed, make I just say this thing to you. This word don't plenty for everywhere, but I go still talk them again. Politicians are greedy people. They're not going to help you. But for a greedy man to they give you money just for you to come put your vote, may you know say they count. And this narrative of, they can't. We don't do it for many, many years in the workforce. Why this time around we not trying them to see whether I go count or not? Not just to go vote, to all of us stand, say, you gonna must counter for we front. We want to know where we end. At least for once, we be part of the problem, but we dey push everything go be government all the time. Me and you will be part of the problem because we need to unite to come vote who really come out from our mind. So anyhow you see them, not complain at the end of the day. Okay. We need to get our PVC to come out for once. May we stand for something.
And I don't hear them from Prophet Pastor Chief Ochuko. All right, moving on to the next messages. This one talks about security matter for the country. Saying at the hand of the government of the day, now day inside. So they must do something about it. Be like saying I go back break on top of the messages and calls and what we get because we want to enter inside our next segment. Yesterday, na June 12, day we be say our GAP president don't bring us say, but could they use and celebrate Democracy Day? So now we can ask you, what's Democracy Day mean to you? Considering how Nigeria don't fare so far for inside democracy, at least since we don't get uninterrupted years of democracy from 1999 till now, how you think, say, democracy don't do for Nigeria? Waiting it mean to you? Our phone lines will go open now. If I begin send us messages now concerning waiting democracy mean to you, because we'll take your messages after now, and small time we'll go open phone line to hear from you. Waiting democracy mean to you? We could take this chicken break when they come back. And I see
we the change drivers.
But they no let us shake body. They no even let us drink water drop cup. But all that one go stop.
Woman, time don't reach where they go hear you. You go talk your mind. As they do you. As you they feel am. As they pay you for body. And as you see am. We go talk. Better talk.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
All right, welcome back again to the Good Morning Niger show. When we tell you just now say we dey come back, not just think am because we dey come back. Not forget say yesterday will be June 12th, now be Democracy Day. At least the one where they shift from May 29th to June 12th. Now, if we want to go the history of how June 12th take come to play, maybe for some of us, we understand perfectly well. But for some of us, maybe we still very young to really grasp them, or maybe they never born us. But June 12th now one synonym day when it be say Nigeria experienced one of the freest and fair election ever in the history of Nigeria as of today. When it be say Abiola and Kingibe, they come outside under SDP to contest for the presidential election. But unfortunately, they can't annul them. It means say the military head of state as at that time, Brigadier General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, can say no, say they cancel him. And that it could bring about a lot of uprise for Nigeria. But make it not be like say, na major break the whole thing down. We get small reports when it be say we go play for you so that you get a perfect understanding how this Democracy Day, June 12th, take come to play. Then when we come back, we go open our phone lines so that you go tell us what you understand, how you see June 12th as Democracy Day. So we'll go look this small cheekily report when they come back.
Democracy Day na national holiday for Nigeria, where they celebrated every June 12. Up until June 6, 2018, the holiday been they hold every May 29. Democracy Day they mark the beginning of the longest continuous civilian rule for Nigeria since her independence from colonial rule for 1960 and the end of military regime as them give back power to an elected civilian government for 1999. June 12 they carry big significance for all Nigerians as now on top this day for 1993 the presidential elections been held for the very first time since the 1983 military takeover. Now event where many people who been observe and talk say now the most significant day for our country post-independence political history. It's still viewed as the freest, fairest and most peaceful election we don't hold for Nigeria. For that day, they recorded say about 14 million Nigerians them come out to vote. Them no reason tribe, religion, class, and even regional affiliations, especially for that time when religious issues and tension been dey very high. The weather been dey bad on that day, but people no send. Everybody been come out to vote for their president with the hope to end 8 years of military dictatorship. But that joy be no last long because them be no release the results of the election, but the unofficial results been come out for different polling stations by civil society groups across the country say most people been support the presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, Chief Moshood Kashimawo Olawole Abiola. But the aim of democracy now to give the human race hope of to better and reshape the world until bad belly politicians them come step into the equation, them comot country people, throw it them one side, come put their own meaning on top am. Now politics no get anything to do with democracy because the way democracy they practice for Niger don't reduce to who gets waiting, when them go get am and how them go get am. So the question where the country people might be say, when we go start to see the dividends of this country democracy.
All right, welcome back. I believe say you don't get a brief background know out of how the roadmap to June 12th to happen when it be say MK Abiola, SDP, they come out as presidential candidate. But unfortunately, they can't annul the election. So the time don't reach when be say we go ask you. Yes, you where they look me now. One very significant question. What did this democracy day mean to you? So go open our phone lines, you go call us, tell us how you see democracy day. What do you think say why we never still get them right? As since when the advent of democracy since 1999? Or what do you think say be the significance on top of this democracy day? Feel free, tell us anything will come out of your mind. The numbers that on top of your TV screen, and also if you still send us a WhatsApp message, we go check our iPod one by follow because one may we just discuss and we talk about this democracy day.
Exactly, because a lot of people they talk say, do you remember when we get military rule? We know that military rule. A lot of people they talk say we cannot wait though because then anything you say or do will be used against you immediately. Not be even at the court of law.
Dictatorship that time.
Immediately now you go there used against you. So people will be no fee wait. Make we be say we enter inside true democracy where we say at least we know some governments where they the people hand and all that. And now for this, since 1999, we don't practice democracy uninterrupted. Waiting democracy mean to people. We would really like to hear from them. Miriam, they call us. Miriam, good morning.
Good morning once again.
Thank you, Miriam. Oya Shapalio, I know say you go tell us.
Day is just a soft reminder to you as a citizen, to me as a citizen equally. It's just a soft reminder to tell you that you are now living in freedom, love, equity, and fairness in your own country. You love the legal tenders of the country, your flag, your passport, your currency. That is dedication to your country. That is just a soft reminder for that. The last time I saw that was in 2003 and 1993. After that time, Nigerians used to be brothers. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about tribe. We don't talk about one Nigeria. But today, reverse is the case. So I would like to see that Nigeria once again after 2023. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Miriam. Now make we even rephrase them again in a way. Make we ask, although I go resound them again, this very topic, not before not be mainly as per se. Now for everybody, there must be people where they go down to memory lane. If you be the Malian generation or you be the 30 BG gang, maybe you feel not to know much unless you be the type who won't know about your history. Now, waiting June 12th, they remind you of. Waiting June 12th, they remind you of. So I believe say people they don't get awareness of the political terrain as at that time, 1993. Now they go feel really relates to this very matter. So the big question what would they pose be say, waiting June 12th, they remind you of.
So especially for those Gen Zs, them Gen Z, where if you say they feel no, they never born them then, where June 12th, 1993.
Unless the one where they conscious.
Conscious.
Now make a talk
exactly.
The conscious.
They feel they read history.
Make we take this call from Port Harcourt. Okay.
Sorry.
Unless the ones where they go back to history. That's why I count two set of people. If it be the Malian or 30 BG gang, maybe you know they go on those memory lane much. But you get some conscious ones. When it be say, not just the school, then they go back to history, go read. Like the way I tell you, my papa, one thing they always do be say, when he read newspaper, in all those times, newspaper they in vogue, where he go give us, read. They go tell my man, say, not give him food. When I come in the evening, he go eat with me. But when he come in the evening, he go out to say, what do you read for inside that newspaper? Tell me any of the story. So when you don't tell them the story, now then you will call it. But we don't really understand, say they try to teach us something that time. But later now we can understand. But how many parents now they want to imbibe that culture of reading history, reading newspapers, so that all this our new generation, they go understand the country where they understand the terrain. So make we just know from those when it be say understand what June 12th, they remind them of.
All right, this message here talks, democracy simply means to me as the government of the selfish people to the suffer innocent people.
Yeah. He tried to talk something.
Government of the selfish people to the suffer innocent people.
So democracy now, they try to say it does shift from people who are supposed to practice the great word of Abraham Lincoln, we say government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Now, it don't come from the people, and it don't reverse to the selfish people. I believe so now what they try to pass.
All right, this other message is long, Shabo, make a look at the He said, democracy is a system of government in which laws, policies, leaderships, and major undertakings are directly or indirectly decided by the people. And so you talk, because say, but what you are practicing in Nigeria today is not democracy. I think we find a name for it. What we are practicing in Nigeria, we would have to find a name for it. Now you talk, you say, insecurities, power system, roads, education. If a president really wants to solve all this problem for years, 4 years is enough to solve all of these problems in Nigeria. The government know what to do about this country. Make them do them.
Maybe we take one Precious from
Enugu. Precious, good morning.
Precious, good morning.
Let's say we don't lose Precious call. Maybe let's say
Okay.
we don't lose Precious call.
Precious, I beg, try may you call us back again so that we will take your call. Now, talking about waiting June 12th, they remind us of a lot of memories there around June 12th. A lot. The memories themselves, if we still want to talk about them one by four, the show will end, we still talk things will happen during that period. Because we know the long military rule. So that time, people don't get exhausted. We don't tire for the dictatorship. A lot of people just want a change. So when Abiola come, Abiola bring a fresh breath of air.
And hope.
And hope. A lot of people, like I talked initially, people don't send Muslim. May we take this call from Katsina.
Ifoma, the callers. Ifoma, good morning. What's in the happen now? The
we don't really know. We don't know whether the power collapse. You see the effect collapse. We don't know. Because most
all right, this message here talks say democracy and its useful principles are grossly abused in Nigeria. Now, no equal rights, monetization of political party activities. You can't say, my dear Wazobia crew, you need enough money to purchase common party form. Where is the place of citizenship participation? From Oboga Sunday for inside Enugu State. Now sending this message. You say common party tickets.
It is so sad.
You need.
It is so sad. Say even delegate now, self when at them, they elect the people when we all go call queue up vote for. The delegate now, they be like the worst thing we ever happened to Nigeria from recent time, from things where we use our Kokurai, take C. The lobbying, the exchange of foreign currency for inside our own country and Naira we dey use. We all say, I mean, we not pretend like say all these things that they be alien to us. We saw it with our crocodile. We need to start to question this process by now. May we go back to the word of Roosevelt. When he say Roosevelt, after I lose, he win election 3 times. The 4th time when they used to delegate and knock him out, Roosevelt come write and a very beautiful epistles in the year 1912. He write that epistle. If you go read that, he talk the way they fit at smart delegates. And very, very sweet. And that models now America they follow today. So Nigeria really has to go back to that.
Make we take Olaliko call. Olaliko, good morning.
Good morning again.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah. The thing where June 12 means for our generation then, we know say problem dey for ground. And we still be patriotic. We still love ourselves then. So we need an hope. That's why they call them Hope 93. And when you see the thing wey happen that day, you know say Nigeria love themselves. Everybody wants change, and that is the thing will happen. The thing where we celebrate now, I don't know if not democracy. Because the democracy where we practice that time, where we want that time is different. Imagine election they start, commodity price they go down seriously. Because we have hope in ourselves that we can do. But now, what will they do? You don't get hope for anybody. They just do, you know. I know you Sabi, you get your own, go collect your own. Now the thing will be here now. But what we want for 2023, we want Nigeria of that time. When everybody come out, not to say electorate come vote, then carry stick, they carry gun, they chase us away. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you. God bless you too. Now, talking about that allegation, I won't call them allegation. All right, I'm going to take Emmanuel call. Emmanuel, good morning. We don't lose Emmanuel call. Talking about the allegation of dollars exchanging hand during primaries, I won't understand. No one believes in the political class. No understand the implication of that kind of activity to the economy of Nigeria. So if that kind of thing fit truly happen, assuming saying not true, say no be allegation, these people when they do this thing, where one contest to rule Nigeria, can they exchange dollar, they exchange hand. How it be say them plan to use manage the economy where be said already collapse. Understand they say that single activity from them could also endanger our currency. I know understand. So the thing they confuse me.
Now, may we even go back to June 12th. One of the significant things we be say we need to take into cognizance for now. Now say you remember, I don't forget the INEC chairman name as at that time. You know, when the military government then talk say there were some irregularities. Remember say the justice system could talk against and say irregularities then they so they get to annul them.
But make Shapali take Precious call. Precious, good morning.
I remember for June 12th, I still did small that time. I remember saying a wickedness where Babangida get for mine because all of us rejoice. See Moshood come cross river. All of us here we happy. It still did small. So they think they vex me till today. So I wonder why then they celebrate June 12th.
Okay,
Thank
now
you.
that's what you remember.
You.
Now,
all right. Okay.
just land. One of the reasons we say the military government give us at that time, now say they get to annul them to prevent a crisis will go come up. We don't know the kind of crisis we there foresee. Say it will come up if they announce them, we don't know. But that now the major reason where they give say if they announce them the way it go, then they foresee a crisis where they get to prevent. Now you remember say the INEC chairman as at that time, they forget the name. Now I just miss out of my head. The guy still come outside talk say, he say the judicial system not get right to stop an election when at them oversee. He can't go ahead to still announce MK Abiola as the winner. They arrest him for that. Now, you go ask yourself for question whether the INEC will get that kind of capacity to go against the government. Say, no, now we conduct the election. We are independent. We go still announce whoever win.
All right, a few messages there for here. I just say good morning, Wazobia crew. Then declare June 12. Make Shapali take Emmanuel call. Emmanuel, they call us from Port Harcourt, so that we'll not go losing call. Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How Port Harcourt did this morning?
Port Harcourt is good.
Thank you. I put smart for talk.
So, That G12, it reminds me, it's a bad day for people that live on Lagos. Hello?
Yes,
we hear you.
It's a bad day that people are living on Lagos.
Why it be bad day for people where they live for Lagos to you?
Many people lost life concerning G12. So that's what the G12 remind me.
Okay.
That G12 is a bad day for that particular day. Many people lost life. Many people lost property. That's the I see G12. And it's not the plan of the Bandits. I don't want to read the powerful what they call them.
All right.
MK Abiola.
All right. Thank you, Emmanuel. We get to Ngozi, where they on the line. Ngozi, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Welcome, Ngozi. Good
Hello,
morning.
Ngozi, they hear us?
Hello?
Yeah, good morning. We dey hear you. Go ahead. Oh, it be like we don't lose that call. Ngozi, try may you call us back again.
All right, so plenty messages then day for our front, and this person talks say, good morning, Wazobia crew. Them declare June 12 as Democracy Day, but refuse to declare Abiola as president in retrospect. And a serious eye service, then just they use our head. Felix from Makudi, Benue State, nice sending that message.
I fit go with 20 Felix up because Abiola family self even put up a statement, say, for them to show say true to that they respect their father when win a free and fair election. They say Abiola get a manifesto to Nigerians. Say maybe the Nigerian government of today read them out so that Nigerians will see what Abiola be won't do for Nigeria. They made they implement them. Then they will really show say they respect the man called Abiola.
All right, so our phone lines are still open. WhatsApp numbers are still there. We would expect your messages. Make it let us know what's in democracy mean to you. Waiting today will be June 12. Democracy Day mean to you. Mama G, they call us. Mama G, they call us. Mama G, good morning.
G for general.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, I'm calling from Lagos.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm not really a political person. I want to talk about this election. They are not straightforward. If they are straightforward, I think everything will be okay. Our leaders, good morning, Precious and my brother. Good morning. How are you?
Would they hear you, madam? Continue.
Yeah, I'm not a political person. So what they are going to do now, for me now, they should just be truthful to themselves. So this country will be okay for us. I just pray God will help us for 2023 because killing, just during that last time, killing was too much. People lost lives and we're not happy. You know, you lost property. So they should just do everything perfect this 2023 election.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama G. Thank you, Mama G.
The INEC, nice.
Yes, the INEC chairman will not the one thing then Umozu.
Alfred wants to.
Yeah, okay. Yes, Alfred wants to.
Okay, so Kelechi, they call us. Much happily take Kelechi call before we read some messages. Kelechi, good morning. Oga Kele, good morning. You dey hear us, Kelechi? Okay, Moku Shapali take some messages. This say, hello, my people. June 12th is a reminder of return of democracy. But are we practicing democracy in Nigeria where we are buying delegates with dollars and naira? I want the desperate politicians should not be voted. Sunday Agbehin from Benue State, now sending this message. And this message contact say, we have gone back to the season of anomy. Why dollarization of party primary? Next chairman that conducted that famous election in 1993, you can say Professor Humphrey Nwosu. You can say we are hoping for better conduct of 2023 elections by the empire, the direct the one way be say they in charge. Now, you say your name now, Ogboga Sunday from Enugu State. Thank you so much to everybody who don't call us, when not send us messages concerning what in democracy mean to you, especially this June 12th Democracy Day we say we celebrate like this. So we appreciate on our calls and on our messages them. But I make a just tell I'm not gonna lose hope for inside the country. Keep your vote and your confidence and your hope alive. Because if we lose hope, what we can't get again now? Make sure say you get your PVC so that you go vote that person we go make sure say it revive the hope where you get for inside this country. We go work inside football now. We could go see things and we share for inside football during the weekend before we enter our next sedan talk segment. Now see the Good Morning Niger show be this. Stay with us.
Hey! Now to do show the hungry me. Hi. Hey, Phyllis, you know, I can help you in this year show. Just see, give me small. Then let me. I take. Wait, oh. One place to you. You will never like in your life. Your hair will grow back. You know, I can secure your security. Just give me, let me have power in the show. You has a point. You has a point. Take it. God bless you.
The Net Show with Nedu and the full family coming very soon.
What of meat? Meat.
Getting better school grades just got easier.
Happy morning or Monday to everybody. We are the Wulukos right now. We are now football or the my name is Onokala Onyebuchi, but as you call me, the Laba Master. 2 weeks of mystery, but right now we don't come back to talk about the world of sports. Nigeria go officially play today for their second AFCON match against South Tome right there for Algeria. With the countdown to that game, Nigeria go win. As they win the first game, if you ask me now, who I go ask. Also, under 17 boys for Nigeria do the work when Nigeria need to do when they beat Ghana for that qualifier. We'll get transfers. One man, Nunes, we don't nearly sign them. Coaches, they move. Zidane, Pino, them, they move. And also get rewards for the Nigerian Professional Football League. I must start with the big news. Start with the Nigeria game when they go play against Sokoto. Officially, the coach, President Sokoto, say, say, even though we don't get to Ekong, say, Wahala, no, the boys go still do the work. The players like Omero did here, Ajayi did here, they go make sure they enter to do that work against Sokoto. That match again go happen for Algeria. I mean, I go like hear your voice not of that match, your vision of that match, when you see that match go take end when Nigeria go play against Sokoto. Though I understand, say that World Cup qualifier, Nigeria don't go to the World Cup, till they affect you, but it changes nothing. Football go still continue. So call our lines right now and tell me what you they expect Nigeria against Sokoto. Who go win or who no
goal win. Still up Nigeria, we'll talk about the under-17 boys. We beat Ghana right there for Ghana. Cape Coast goals from Ebere, goals from Jibri Aziz, goals from Tony Williams, and goals from Michael Precious. I make sure say Nigeria win that match 4-2. Unduka Ubade, and I'm the head coach of the team. And Nigeria will play against Togo tomorrow. Right there also for Cape Coast. We wish them the best of luck. I think we'll win that match. Hopefully they'll qualify for that WAFU competition. Also, still for Nigeria here, we'll talk about the NPFL, the Nigerian Professional Football League games go down this weekend. Enyimba play 3-0 against Kwara United. Sometimes I play 2-1 against Tornadoes. We see they play 2-1 against MFM. According to play 1-0 against Remo Stars. Lobby Stars play 2-1 against Atland of Owerri. Goberte play 2-2 against Dakar. Shooting Stars play 2-1 against Plateau United. Canopy Stars play 1-1 against Wiki Theodore as well. So Silver United play 2-1 against Aberodos, while National United play 1-0 against Enugu Rangers. The NPFL don't reach the end. Hopefully, we will see who will win. But also, the league don't they marred by so many official results, and also don't they marred by fans who they enter pitch to fight players and also fight for fees. Hopefully, you go change with time. From Africa, yeah, more you start go Europe. Start with this one. Liverpool fan. This man, Darwin Núñez, don't they close to signing for your club? Yes, Liverpool don't agree deal for £64 million additional money also did here to make sure say that man go use that team come Liverpool. Moko use that watch highlights of Núñez from Benfica.
Yaremchuk wants it pulled back. Núñez went to load. And gave Benfica the lead.
Well, Mario.
Come from Benfica, Uruguay International. They close to joining Liverpool. We go see how that one go take happen. Also, the report come and say that money go figure Bayern Munich for £30 million. You don't tell them say in one use like Bawado update will come hopefully this week for that man. Or they call money. Don't forget when they count down to Nigeria game when Nigeria go play against South Togo. The phone lines are there for your screen right now. Call us, tell us what you expect for that big game. Back to Europe. Managers Zidane, one of the best man, one of the best players to play this match. We see the man go join that club they call PSG as head coach. The coach players like Messi, players like Neymar, players like Mbappe, Sergio Ramos right there. As they don't use that want to appoint out. We see don't get breakthrough for nominations, and also we see that man Pochettino go sack him hopefully today to hope to sign Zidane to take them to the promised land. Champions League especially now waiting them want those people will get plenty money. Managers too, and your pillow also we see the man don't sign confirmed deal with one club for Turkey. Their name now Fatih Kamagurum. He don't sign right there for 1 year. Pillow with coach Juventus last never get club throughout last season, but now he don't come to coach for Turkey. Wish I'm the best of luck for that movement when you start take do. Also still on top Europe. Also we see football lawmakers don't agree say permanently then go bring 5 substitution rule all around Europe right there because of the COVID wahala, and also players retired too. So 5 substitution would take most for most club football. England no agree last season. We say this season they go agree to bring that big rule. We'll go wait to see what will happen. Also other sports we could use to switch talk about the UFC, one of my best sports ever. Congratulations to Yuri Prohaska as he beats Glover Teixeira right there for Singapore to officially become the light heavyweight champion. The match has been finished on the 5th round when he choked the guy out to maintain in tight. Also Nigerian boy Kamaru Usman also go fight against Leon Edward. They announced on UFC 278 for August also. Oya Shevchenko also winning fight against Sadaria, they call Taylor right there. 5 rounds to use that win in fight. To make sure say we'll get more updates right there for that big fight. Taylor, Israel say I go fight against Jared Connonier also next month for the UFC. Time note today, I make a use to come up for studio this morning. I'll come again next week. We'll give all the updates what happen for sports. We now Football Republic. I better get yourself good morning. La ba.
8 years of military dictatorship for 1993, June 12. Many Nigerians in true power for house made them come go vote for MK Abiola and running mate King Gibe. And of course, that election, till today, they say it be the freest and fairest. But after then, of course, we still get military rule against in 1999, where BC will enter through democracy. So since that 1999, we don't practice democracy till now, we will never interrupt them at all. What you think be the reason we make we never fit enjoy the true dividends of democracy we were supposed to enjoy them? Abi we don't enjoy them? Or when we go begin enjoy the true dividends of democracy? Now, big question be that, and of course, we get somebody for inside the house who can help us touch like this matter as it be. Of course, himself na lawyer, and of course, other matter them. He be Barrister Tunde Awe. He be public affairs analyst and lawyer. Barrister Tunde Awe. Thank you. As you follow sit down for inside studio.
I thank you.
It be like this is some kind of democracy for your body already.
Democracy for my body.
If your body. Welcome.
Thank you very
Welcome.
much.
So
Thank you
every Nigerian they worried when we go begin enjoy the true dividend of democracy like other nations.
Okay, well, get something where this so people they talk. They say you no go ever get what you deserve. You go get what you negotiate for. You understand? So that one is something we supposed to think for our mind. Say, waiting we fit negotiate for, and waiting be our hand where we use negotiate for the thing when we suppose get. Nobody will ever give you what you deserve. All of us deserve to they drive Maybach. All of us deserve to they live for the best apartments for any state when we day. All of us deserve to have our children for the best schools. All of us deserve great education, but you don't ever get what you deserve. Now, the thing when you get your mouth to negotiate for at any time, I go call your side. And for any negotiation, because they do what they call arbitration and negotiation, you understand? So you get many tools, many equipment where you take negotiate for any circumstance where you did. You understand? If armed robber want negotiate, now go and go carry negotiate, give me your money. If a husband want negotiate, you go negotiate with a wife, so I go buy your car or buy you flowers, or if a wife want negotiate, wait till you go shop, all those kinds of things. So if we want to negotiate what we need for correct democracy, what be the tools when we get, will go help us to negotiate those things. Number one, our history.
Okay.
We go back. These people, when they come, so say they won't give us better life. Which kind of better life they don't first give us before self? We look at first. What they don't do for us, what be their antecedents, what they don't do before, when go give us this kind of courage to say, okay, this person is my man. You understand? Before you carry anybody to come studio, you go check in background first. Before you enter any bus, you go check the bus first. Before you buy any motor, you go call your mechanic, may you inspect. So we go inspect the history of these people. Who they be? Waiting they don't do for us. Waiting they get capacity to do. You understand? Before we go carry them. Because now employment will employ them. We employ house girl. Because they be our house girl. All these people where they claim president, where they spend millions.
You sure, girl?
They be our house. That is it. Now it's showing that democracy we talk for here. Maybe our house boy and our house girl. They be public servants. And we are the public. And then be our servant. So if you want employ house girl, you will just carry anybody from any street, just carry enter your house. No, now. You want to check the person's background, know how the person be, where the person come from. You carry the person, go do tests, do HIV test, do hepatitis B test, check it, guarantors, do all those things before you carry the person come. So all those when they come, say they won't come. That the first thing we will do with that, you understand, for this negotiation. Then the second tool we get, which one the most important tools, now our capacity to vote. You understand, and waiting be everybody know the shout and says. That's why if I see that they watch our video where one priest chase people come for sure, say not get PVC, not enter. You understand? So now another thing we're not supposed to get with that. All of us when they how many of us get our PVC, we they shout this person, we they shout that person, which will carry vote. You understand? Now another negotiation to be that. So your PVC, now your access to go make that choice. You understand? And apart from your PVC, your own discipline. Because I remember when we vote for 2015, when that time when Jonathan come out, you understand? The rain went for that day, not be small. But we did inside line for rain so that we go vote for the candidate when we prefer that period. So now the discipline, you go sit down, you go buy Indomie, you go buy one kind of thing, you go buy beer or buy alcohol, sit down, chew to Wazobia max, that's how they wash, you go come out, go vote. You understand that? So those three elements, check the people's history, get yourself ready to vote, and then discipline yourself. Say, on that day, no matter what, And the thing when I go do with that. So those three things now will help us to get to the place where we deserve. You understand? By negotiating those terms when we deserve. With these people where they claim say they need us. Because at the only time when we get to that now.
Now, talking about the dividends of democracy.
Yes, sir.
Now, somebody out there will talk, say, when it comes to the dividends, we they demand for these good things. We just need a fair standard of living as a people. But the process where they produce this person, they corrupted. So you not get how we say, okay, now this person I good do. But at the end of the day, the process go twist them. Now make I come from where you did because according to your CV, you be barrister. Now the judicial process, you go feel say it help for part of the dividends of democracy. We'll start from there.
I don't go blow you lie. Make I don't bobo now. If judiciary is not there, our country for not collapses. The fact that we get judges, we get courage, we get brilliance, we get understanding of the law. Of course, corrupt judges there. And one of our big problems with this corrupt judges, and we all know them. I know some. Other people know them. We know the people where they corrupt. We know the people where they qualify. They go court, they go talk what kind of rubbish. You go just open your mouth like this, waiting this person they talk. You understand? Because one lawsuit, they're not even supposed to talk that kind of thing. But a whole judge, they talk that one day. But the majority of our judges, they sound. Now, Ubonge judges, when know their work, they. You understand? And we know them.
So from the
aspect if not before them, our democracy don't collapse.
From the aspect of governance, where you think say be the bottleneck when make the people they enjoy the dividends of democracy today?
It plenty. Number one, now our willingness to settle for less. You understand? You want
How will they take settle for less?
Okay, make I give example of man and woman. One man they don't reach like 45 years. They don't they trouble her. Make her not go marry. Make her not go marry. We just the thing don't stress her. We just did. Okay, you know the kind of girl we want marry. Maybe you want marry girl we maybe say church girl. You want marry girl we say sabi cook. You want marry girl we say another person want marry girl we sabi dress. Another person want marry girl we say it's short. Another one want marry girl we talk. Maybe that make her desire with that. But because the pressure not too much, because make her will just come up one day say, you know what? This is how those my girl. May I go find she way. Now she will make her just be like say she don't settle. You understand? Because in check and say the pressure too much.
So how we as individuals take settle for less because we don't get time again.
We dey settle because we not look for the best. We dey look for the available.
Oga, how we go get the best? For instance, the elections that will happen this period mostly now by delegates, which is indirect primary. When you be say a very handful, now they select people when they come out for us. So how you take their votes? How want to get the best?
Candidacy, they never still get dozen fully.
You see that the problem when we get with that, the Yoruba talk say if palm tree carry hand up, you go still use the hand beat yourself. Now when they carry hand up, now when they beat ourselves. These delegates, the issue of delegates, now law, now legal process, now institution of law, now statutory process. Now law talks say now the people will go run the process with this. Delegates don't just wake up. Not be political party they talk delegates. Now law talks say.
So how we go take change and make things better? We vote get the right people. Yes. That be the problem.
Now we they vote the people where they go there. Now we they vote the legislators. You understand? So we need to understand. So this way they go there. These are the people where they create laws to benefit us.
Oh.
Some people say, legalize marijuana. Some people say legalize gay marriage. Some people say legalize freedom of this or freedom of that. But are you voting the people that will pursue that agenda? This is where they pursue. What is their agenda? What is their thinking? Because if you look at other so-called developed nations, anybody where they go, you get ideology. Some people they support gun laws. Some people they support gay marriage. Some people they support abortion. People where they support abortion go follow vote the people where they say they know say if they go there, abortion they go vote for. People where they support gun law, they vote the people. So we need to make sure say we need to examine that. That night they talk say what in this history. Somebody where they shout Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. You can't vote her. You go support Man U. You don't go support Man U now.
So in other words, we could start from our legislatures. We could vote those way be say go implement laws we go help us to select the right people we go come out from.
Exactly. And if they don't do so, we get the power of recall. Oh boy, come out. We don't want you again. If you are there not serve you you will tell us, say, madam, you know what? And they carry you go back to Cotonou, or they carry you go back to Ibadan, or wherever you from come.
In the nutshell, what you try to talk for all, be say the power at the end of the day still reside with the people, but the people not really understand them now.
Bro, you see us when they here. Now we get the power, but we don't know. You know, Bible talks say you get picking when we say now be king. When you go there, walk out from ground. The other person go to ride for horse. The servant go to ride for horse because the power don't know power. When you don't know your power,
Thank you.
go make...
Thank you so much, Oga Babatunde Aware, Barrister
get some
Babatunde Aware, him and lawyer, and of course, public affairs analyst. You don't put man for talk. You don't talk and say, the power now you, where they watch us, so now your hand a day. Because it starts from the people where they vote into legislature, where they make the rule them, where they bring about these delegates, and where they give us the candidates, where they like, make it be say, now then go contest for inside the election. Well, thank you so much, Oga Babatunde.
So thank you,
madam.
Thank
All right, for those of you where you say, send us messages online. We see all on our messages. Thank you to you. To say, see on our message in the crew, one by one. We'll see on that. Thank you. We appreciate it. Callisto Sparker, we see your message. It's Matthew Abiodun. We see your message. Thank you so much for on our messages and on our responses. And as we waka the enter inside now, Drake Pan, we see your message. Thank you. As we waka the wrap up today, June 10 will be Saturday now. One of our Ogbonge person birthday, the producer of our show, the woman will be saying that she they make everything casual for inside the show. You know, say as to stay here like this, you know, they easy to give on all the content and they give back to back. You see, so her name na Juliet Obata, and Saturday will be 10th of June, na her birthday. We want to say a very big happy birthday to Juliet Obata. We get small package for her. We could just watch them out. As it be so, the wrap up.
Happy birthday to Juliet Obata. Now she be our producer, and now she the package things and things on top the Good Morning Niger show and several other shows the way they share on top Wazobia Max TV. Happy birthday to you. Although now on Saturday, but we still they celebrate the whole of this week. We celebrate you. At this junction now we go for pack our bag, and baggage is the charge coming from the studio. Thank you to everybody who don't follow us. Tomorrow join us again. My name still remain Ochuko Omirago. I better they call me Chief Ochuko.
My name now Precious Enyi, and of course on social media be Precious Enyi Official. Happy Democracy Day to all of you now. Remember, get your PVC, your hand and your vote now you go make the change. Till tomorrow, we'll go jam or no we'll get accidents. Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much.